Okay. All right, guys. Welcome in. So tonight I'm going to do a little painting. And I have 16 by 20 canvas covered with black gesso. Let the gesso dry completely. Then over top of that, we put some linseed oil on top, clear medium. And then I've taken Indian yellow and put right here in the middle. And then crimson here and here. And then phthalo blue up here and down here. So we're going to have some water and we're going to have a sunset sky. And everything that we have up here, we're going to have to reflect down here to make it look like water. So that's the game plan. So we are going to do that. So I have my colors on there. The brushes I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using a 2-inch brush, a 1-inch brush, which I forgot to clean that one. Oops. I have a couple of each brush going here. So clean this brush off quick. Think about it. Okay, and then I have script liner, and I got a couple fan brushes and a palette knife, but we might not use all of those tools, but that's what I usually have for these paintings. And the colors, I just pulled out the palette tonight. So the palette, this is my palette. I might not use all these colors. So the colors I do have are titanium white, phthalo blue, Prussian blue, sap green, crimson, Indian yellow, yellow ochre, cad red, midnight black, cad yellow. Now the colors I put on the canvas are Indian yellow, crimson, and the phthalo blue. And we'll go in and we'll add some yellows and maybe some yellows and some black. This is going to be a sunset scene, so we're going to have a lot of cool colors going on here. So you can kind of see, so the colors I put on here are transparent colors, but they're transparent enough that you can still see them, but they show up a little bit better once you start adding some white paint to them. So let's go for it. Let's do it. So I'm going to take a 2-inch brush and I'm going to go into some of that white. Just pull some of that white out. Tap into that white. And when you tap the brush, that allows you to get an even distribution on the brush, so you're not getting big chunks of paint and stuff. Just tap in there and start off with a little bit and see how you like it. So we're going to have to determine where our light source is. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make it right here. So we're just going to start going out, doing these X cross motions here, just like this. And automatically, you're going to see that it is starting to blend with all them colors there that we put on. Again, I have the Indian yellow, Alizerin Crimson, and phthalo blue. And we're going to just work our way up, doing these X patterns here. Working up, working up, working up. Like that. And then we're going to clean our brush because we're going to go up again. And you can choose how much, how bright you want it. I'm going to go in again and do it. Go back up. But you want to start in your lightest part and work to the darkest part. So just cleaning my brush off here. once you clean your brush off, it's usually a good idea to dab it off on a paper towel. Get all the excess thinner out of there and everything. Just dab it off on a paper towel. And then go back into some, I'm going to drag some of that white out. Load that brush up with some white. And we're going to go back in and do it again. Make it a little bit brighter. And do those same X patterns like we were doing. Let's do this. And work up. Just like that. And you can see it start to blend already. That's what we're looking for. And that phthalo blue, when it mixes with that crimson, it's going to make a gorgeous, like a lavender color, but I don't know how well that's going to show up here. Let's see. Should kind of, sort of. You can kind of see it right there. I'm going to go in and kind of fix it up, but yeah. I'm going to clean the brush one more time. But there's our sunset. This is a very easy painting that I'm doing. There's going to be a lot of silhouetted trees and stuff in the distance and in the foreground. Again, dab off your brush. Let's see who all's in here. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Cool. All right. And if you could, go to my YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button. It'll help me out a lot. That way I can keep making more content for you guys. It's going to be great. And let me see here. Yeah, I'm going to go in and I'm just going to blend this all together a little bit. So I'm going to start in my lightest area here. Always start in the light and work up towards the darker. So we're going to go like this. Do this. Work outward. And then we're going to move upward. And we're just going to take this and just do those X patterns like that. And I'm going to keep on going, just like this. Go up here. And that should be it. And then you just lightly, very lightly, go across. And then that'll take out all those brush marks. It'll make it nice and smooth. And then we can clean off our brush again. So I'm just going to do a paper towel clean. Take a paper towel, just get all that stuff out of there. You can pick up a lot of paint by just doing the paper towel clean. It's very good. Who all's in here? How's everybody doing? So far, this is looking like a masterpiece, but I'm not near done with it yet. I just really like these colors. They're working very well. Blending very well, everything's going good. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some, I'm going to try to make some stars. So, up here, I'm going to try to make some stars. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of liquid white and a fan brush. I'm going to take a little bit of that, put it out on my palette, just like that. Mix some of that white with it. White, and I'm going to try to see if this is going to work. So normally when I make stars, you want to take your fan brush, you want to take a palette knife, and you mix a little bit of liquid white on there to thin that paint down. Then you want to take your knife, and you want to come up here and go and just flick the brush. Flick the brush up here. And you'll get tons of little stars. I don't know how well those are showing up on the camera, but I can sure see them. They are right there. Now I'm just going to do this enough, just a little bit. You don't want to go crazy, but there's stars there now. So with that, I am going to set this down. I'm going to wipe this off. Paper towel, wipe that knife off. And I'll wipe off the brush. I'll come back to that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some clouds. Let's see. Anybody in here? Hey, thanks for joining. Thanks. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. If you could, go check out my YouTube at MK Inspired Art. I will be uploading this video up there. If you missed the beginning and how I did it, I will be posting that after I do the live here so that everybody can watch it afterward. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some like purpley clouds with my fan brush. So to do that, I'm going to take some of that crimson right here. Take some of that crimson, pull that crimson out, sneak up here and get some blue and mix with that, and you're going to get like a lavender type color here, like a purple. So I'm going to sneak over here, get a little bit more blue, but a little bit of blue, because just do a little bit at a time, because that blue is so strong. So you want to just be careful with it. It takes much more crimson than blue. So, and I'm just going to pull the brush through the paint there like that, and then I'm going to take and just kind of do some like just little circle-y motions. And this part you don't really have to be careful. You can just do however you want. Pretty much, it doesn't matter. But I just want some purpley clouds in there. Just throw some more in here. And then before I make any more clouds, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a 1-inch brush, and I'm going to use the corner of this brush. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to do little circle motions, little tiny circles here to the bottom of the cloud, because you don't want to mess up the top. So we're just going to take this and just fuzz out the bottom very lightly, just fuzz out the bottom there. Just very lightly. Fuzz it up a little bit. And then we're going to do this. Actually, I'll wipe this off on a paper towel. Get all the excess off of there, and then do it again over here to this one. Just come up here, hit the bottoms there, fluff out the bottoms, just like that. I didn't want to mess up my star that I had there, but that's okay. Just little tiny circle motions there. And then kind of lightly, very lightly, graze over it. Very lightly. And we got some clouds there. I'm going to add more, I think, just so it's not so symmetrical. So I'm going to go into that same color, that crimson and that blue. And I'm going to make some more of that purple. And maybe we can have another like a streaky cloud up here. Maybe. That, maybe some over here. Just kind of have fun with it. Just here and there, little indications, and then we can smooth those out a little bit. And let's see. Can I get crazy with this? Can I? There we go. We can smooth that out. Take our 1-inch brush, and just for these, you just kind of want to just graze across, and they'll kind of blend it a little bit. It'll just make them real soft and blended. Just like that. Just graze right across them very lightly, very lightly. Just barely, just a light touch. And just go across. Just enough to kind of blur them, I guess, blend them out. Just like that. I'm not a fan of that big blob there now. It's bugging me, so I gotta fix that. That's okay. It happens. That was a happy accident. You saw that. So, that's okay. So then I'm just going to fuzz out this a little bit so it's a little better. There we go. And then I'm going to clean off my brush. Take a paper towel and just wipe it off on there. How's everybody doing out there? Oh, hey, thank you. Thanks for joining. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to sit down while I clean my brush. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice to see you guys. Nice to see everybody. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Everybody ready for the weekend? Alright, so now I'm going to add some like trees and stuff in the distance. So what I'm going to do is I might take, let's take some of that crimson. I'm going to try something here, and if it doesn't work, we'll figure it out. I'm going to take my 1-inch brush into that crimson and that blue mixture, that lavender color. I'm just tapping my brush into it. And I want to see something. How is this looking here? There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Like a purple, almost like our cloud mixture there. But we're going to make some trees and stuff out of that. And I'm just tapping the brush. Just tapping. Get some tree-like things are going on up here. Let's try that out. And these will be like the background trees. So we'll add other stuff here in the foreground. How is it going, everybody? Black gesso. Yes, this is black gesso. Yep, that was black gesso all over the whole thing, and then I added my clear medium, and then I added my color on there, and we are rocking and rolling here. This is what we do. We just make things happen. I might throw a little bit of Prussian blue in there too. Why not? Let's see. Let's see. How is that? I have a glare right here, so I can't really see it that well. So that's working all right. I'm gonna take Prussian blue. Just go into that and just kind of make some different colors here. Let's do it. What the heck? A little bit darker here. Go into that Prussian. Go right here, maybe. There's another layer in front of these. Something like that. Let's do it. I'm going to fill in the sides with darker paint over here quick, but for right now, just keep loading up that brush. Just keep popping in some trees and stuff over here. Get some different colors going on. Something like that. How is it going? How are you? Oh, thank you. Thanks for the gift. You don't have to send those, but I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a clean, dry 1 or 2 inch brush, my bad, and we're going to make some water in this. So to do that, we're going to take our titanium white on the 2 inch brush, and we are going to find out where our main light source is. Probably in the middle here. We're going to go like this, and we're just going to pull down. And just pull down. And we're going to make reflections out of this. We're going to take and pull that down. And then with the clean side, I'm going to go across. Just go across a couple times. There you go. And we got some water right there. Instant reflections. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool trick. This is just going to be a nighttime scene. Well, almost nighttime. The sun's going down. Maybe you're out fishing. Maybe you're getting ready to head home, you know, watching the sun go down for a little bit. And then we're gonna take some black and a fan brush. Yeah, we'll get a fan brush, just a fan brush, and I'm gonna go through Midnight Black. Midnight Black, and we're gonna go smush in some color here. And maybe I'll make a little evergreen over here. Who knows? Yeah, let's do it. Get some paint. Use the corner and go boop, 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 boop. There you go. Some of this going. Some more paint. Paint. Maybe we'll have another one right here. Boop. further down you go, you just want to go use more of the brush. Oops, I made that one bigger. That's okay. There's a couple there. There we go. All right. Yeah, you want to use the corner of the brush and just kind of work your way down, and then by the time you get down to the bottom, you'll probably be using, you most likely want to use the whole entire brush like this and just smush in a bunch of color or darks. I mean, you just put in your darks. And let's see it here. Maybe I'll do another one over on the other side. Let's do it. Over here, maybe there's a little peninsula that comes out right here. Maybe. Out. Maybe there. I'm just smushing in a bunch of this dark color here. That. That didn't work out too well. Oh well, we'll fix it. That's okay, we can fix it. Just add in that dark. I wanted to try to see if that would work. Smushing some little trees down here, and then we'll have maybe load up some paint though. You gotta load up a bunch of paint. We're just gonna smush this in, smush it in. There's some like little bushy things happening here. Okay, we got some of that. All right. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. How have you been? Oh, I've been all right. How have you been? How you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Wow. Hope everything's going okay. Yeah, I've been busy just painting and working and all kinds of fun stuff there. Fix up that one there, and then I'm gonna add, I'm smushing some land here. Boom, 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 boom. Like this is all gonna be land right here, I think. At this point, I'm just blocking in my color. Yeah, if you could all go to my YouTube channel at MK Inspired Art, and please subscribe. That would help me out greatly. There we go. Get some of this. I'm just smushing in stuff because we're just gonna have land right here. Maybe there's some land right there. Here it comes out. Let's get that That there, that comes out. And we will just kind of, we're going to pop in like the reflection of these trees here, but they don't have to be perfect because they're going to get kind of blurred. So for this, you just kind of throw in the reflection and kind of be done with it. Let's see. I'm going to take that brush, 2-inch brush, and I'm just going to very lightly pull down. And then go across very lightly. There we go. Now we got some reflections there. Now something else I want to do is I'll take a palette knife. I'll take some of that. Let's see, is that going to be too bright? I don't know. A little bit. Maybe we'll take some of this, go over there, maybe. Let's see, I'll take some of this and I'll pull this down too, just a little bit. Very lightly. There we go. I wanted to dull there, so I just went across it real quick. There we go. A little bit of glow, but not much. Wipe the brush off. Water line going just a little bit. A little bit. I made that a little too bright. Oops. That was my bad. Yeah, I'm making a lot of happy accidents here, huh? I'm gonna fix it. I'm just gonna go back over it. I'm not happy with that, so we're just gonna fix it. There we go. Dull it down a little bit better. There we go. There, that's a little bit better. Make that darker. There we go. There. Okay. That wouldn't be that bright because of the sun going down. So it looked weird to me. So, yeah. I think I might add a big tree like right here in the middle. Well, not in the middle, but off to the side. So I'm going to take some black. How is everybody doing? Just taking care of. Oh, wow. Jeez. Sorry to hear that. how's your buddy? Oh, I moved my stuff downstairs because since the last time you were on, we got 2 kittens, and now they drive her nuts. So and I didn't want them in the same room while I was painting, so I moved all my stuff down here. I have a new studio space in the basement here. So it's just me. She's upstairs just chilling. I'm just taking the corner of the brush. Boop, 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 boop. And just work back and forth. Working back and forth. Just do those little zigzags. It's going back and forth. And the further down you go, you want to use more of the brush. More of the brush. Yeah, we'll smush this in too. There we go. Yeah. I'm good with that. I'm cool with that. Taking my 1-inch brush, dragging it through that black paint, and we're just gonna smush in all kinds of like bushy looking things here. And just pushing in the dark paint, because this is more of a silhouette kind of painting. So there's not really a lot of highlights going on this one. They're back there on those distant trees there, so yeah. I thought this was a fun, easy painting to do. Throw on the undercolors and then paint over top of them, and then you should get your everything. Once you start adding the white, everything will start coming to life. So there's that. And I have a hair on my painting. I don't like it. There's a hair right there. There we go. Got it. And if you ever have a hair in your painting, just take the corner of the brush and zip it right out. So there. Okay. All right. Setting that down. And where's my script liner? I might take some thinner, minimal black color there. And I might add some like sticks and twigs. Just take and just kind of lift up. Just flick, kind of like a flicking motion, just flick up. Kind of make all kinds of little. You know, thin down your paint pretty well. Almost like ink, I guess. Just kind of make some little like twiggy things here and there. Some little grass thingies. Just with the tip of the brush, just kind of fling some grass up there. That way it doesn't look like perfectly mowed grass. It's kind of wild and crazy. Let's go. Shoo. Turn it down a little bit. And can add as much of this as you want. I'm just doing it because it kind of gives it an extra little detail. And this is just a script liner brush with some thinned down black paint. And I'm just taking it and just kind of flicking like this. Just kind of, and see how easy that is. It looks like you spent hours, and it's just little tiny flicky doos. I don't know. Just flick them up there. Sometimes you'll just get a longer one. It's all however you, how much of the brush you use. Just shoom, shoom, shoom. And you can make the noises while you do it. It might not help, but I like to think it does. Shoom, 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 shoom. Just go all over. See how much detail that adds to by just having that? So I think I'm good with that. I didn't want to get too crazy, but definitely wanted to add something to it. So I'll take some Indian yellow and some white. Maybe. And I think I'm good with this one. I think I'm going to sign it down here. There we go. I'll get you guys a better view of this too, so you can see it better without the glare, I hope. I hope I can do that. Let me see. Can I move this so it doesn't glare as bad? Okay, let's see. That's about as close as I can get without having too much glare. There we go. But yeah, I'm calling it done. I'm happy with that. I just wanted something simple with some water, trees in the background. And it only took maybe less than an hour. So that's pretty simple. If you want to watch how I did it from the start, I will upload this to my YouTube channel at MK Inspired Art. If you could go over there and subscribe, you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos and new content. So I'm hoping to grow my channel so that more people can get to see it. Because I love teaching, and I do teach classes now, but I do online tutorials and everything now too. So this will be up there free for you to watch. So I'm excited to do another live. Maybe I'll go live again in a couple days. I'm not sure. I'm going to be busy all weekend, so. Thank you. Thanks for the gift. I appreciate it. Thank you. I need to try to paint again. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, get back into it if you can. Definitely. Thanks so much. Thank you. I had a good time hanging out with you guys. I had a good time painting this. So I think I'm going to hop off for now, and I will catch you guys later. Everybody have a good night, and thank you so much for watching. And God bless. All right, I'll see you later. Bye now.